Okay, let's start. Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Okay. All right, let me first do something very important, which is to share my screen so that you can see everything I have. Yes, okay. So, Brother Yusuf, when I share my screen, I should share the desktop or just the PowerPoint? I forgot.
The PowerPoint depends on where you put your PowerPoint.
Okay, let me first start by sharing the desktop because I think I also need to show you some audio.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just do that. Okay, share. Okay, so you can see my screen. You can see the Zoom here. And I'm going to just go ahead. Bismillah. All right, do you see the Tajweed PowerPoint?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So today we are going to start, inshallah, with our usual calligraphy. And if you know how to read this beautiful calligraphy from the Quran, please go ahead and raise your hand first. And then I will ask someone.
We can't see it, I think.
Oh, you can't see it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then probably I have to share with you only my PowerPoint because there might be a few problems with my, okay, let me try. Back to meeting. Okay. You see it, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. That's fine. Okay, then maybe you can raise your hand and tell me how to read this. Let me see if someone who said, can I read? Go ahead. Okay. Can we do something before we start? That's very good, bro. There's only one problem is that I hear a lot of people speaking. So if we can do something before we start today's lesson is to, if you are not going to actively participate, please cut your mic because I'm hearing some interferences. Okay, now that's good. That's good. All right, very good, brother. That's good. This is a short snippet of a longer ayah, and you read it correctly, mashallah. So this is the whole ayah, chapter 14 of the Quran, ayah number 7. So that part is just this part here. Okay, so let me underline that part that you've read. Okay, so we are going to read the whole ayah, or I'm going to read it for you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ تأذن ربكم لئن شكرتم لأزيدنكم ولئن كفرتم إن عذابي لشديد. And the translation of this ayah is, and remember when your Lord proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. But if you deny, indeed my punishment is severe. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is asking us to be grateful. Ash-shukr, shakartum. All right. Alhamdulillah. Good job, brother. Good job. So what are we going to do today? Are you still with me? Can I have a confirmation?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. So we are going to learn something new, and this is a new chapter or a new page we're going to open after having covered the rules of Nun Sakina and Tanween. We are going to talk today about something called Ikhfaa Shafawii. Ikhfaa Shafawii. And you might be familiar with one of these two words. Which one? The first one or the second one? Very good. So you know this already. Ikhfaa. But there is this new word, Shafawii, which might not be new. You might have heard it before. Anything, anybody can tell us what is Shafawii? Ayla and Jannah. Should be Layla, actually, I think.
Lips.
Yes, lips. Excellent. Shafawi means lips. So this is the meaning of Shafawi, and in Arabic, it is الذي يتم التعبير عنه بكلتا الشفتين. What is expressed using both lips. Shafawi means what is expressed using both lips. Kilta means two. Shafatain is the lips. And if you want to know where the word shafatain in the Quran is actually mentioned, we have talked about this before when we started our Tajweed lessons from the very beginning. I remember we have covered the parts of speech, makharij al-huruf, and we've talked about the lips in particular and the tongue, and we've talked about Suratul Balad, chapter 90. And Allah says to us, questioning us, making us think, أَلَمْ نَجْعَلْ لَهُ عَيْنَيْنِ وَلِسَانًا وَشَفَتَيْنِ وَهَدَيْنَاهُ النَّجْدَيْنِ. So I'm going to go out of this PowerPoint. I hope that it doesn't mess up the whole thing, but I will show you in Suratul Balad. Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Al-Balad, right? You see Al-Balad?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try something, but I'm not sure if you are able to listen. If I press play here, I'm wondering if you will listen, if you are able to listen. Let me know. Bismillah.
ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
You heard the sound of the qira'ah?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so وَلِسَانًا وَشَفَتَيْن. So if I kind of scroll over this, it shows you the tajweed, idgham here. But most specifically, what I'm interested in right now is shafatayn, the two lips. And from that, by extension, we come to the word shafawi, means oral or spoken, or using a shafatayn. Okay. So shafawi, ikhfa shafawi means ikhfa using the two lips. When do we use the two lips? There's two times. We have two letters, ba, and we have mim. We also have waw, but in this case, we're talking about the rules of mim sakina. This is our new chapter. This is our new page in the book of Tajweed. And after having covered the rules of noon sakina and tanween, we're going to talk about the rules of mim sakina. So before I start the rules of mim sakina, can you tell me how many rules are there in noon sakina from the past? Raise your hand if you know. So we have covered how many rules of noon sakina and tanween? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? Nida, please go ahead, Sister Nida.
Yes.
Yeah. How many rules of noon sakina did we have?
4 rules.
4. Exactly. Do you want to remind us what they are specifically?
First one is after noon sakin. If there's ba, then we ikhla. Change the min to min.
Very good. So either noon sakin or tanween, both, huh? Yes.
Oh yeah, both.
Good job.
Yes.
Iqlab, yes. And then another one.
And after tanween or after noon sakin, if the after noon sakin or after tanween, if the word is the 6 words hamza ha ain ha ghain ho, then it is then it is idhar.
Idhar, very good.
Yeah.
And we call it idhar halqi. Very good.
And then if the third one is after nun sakin or after tanwin, if it is wow, ya, lam, mim, then it is Ikhfaa.
Good.
Oh,
Actually, it's not
no,
Ikhfaa,
no.
it's the other one.
Oh,
Almost
yeah,
there.
no. It means
Id-
join and no guna.
Idgham.
Igama guna.
Right. And this is called idgham with the letters. All the letters are, you can remember them in the formula, yarmalun. Right?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, good. And then the last one. So we had iqlab, we had ikhfa, or not yet, with idgham, and
then another one is apart from all the letters except these lam, ya, waw, mim, and also except the hamza, ha, ain, ha, gain, ho. Then the balance we will make it
idhar.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. We have to recap, like you said, iqlab, ikhfa, hiding, idgham, which is actually merging, and idhar, which is showing, making things obvious. Very good, sister. Jazakumullah khair. So in mim sakina, we don't have 4, but we have 3. We have 3 rules. So we have one less. So we have idgham, Shafawii, blending or assimilation. And because the meme uses our 2 lips, anytime I use a rule for meme sakina, I will add after it Shafawii. It means bilabial or using the 2 lips, Shafawii. So idgham Shafawii, idgham of the 2 lips, ikhfa Shafawii, hiding of the 2 lips, and idhar Shafawii, clarity of the meme or using the 2 lips to pronounce meme. So idgham, ikhfa, idhar, but all of them are Shafawii because they relate to meme sakina. Today in particular, inshallah, we are only going to talk about ikhfa Shafawii, or the hiding of the quality of meme in the recitation of Tajweed. So just as a quick recap, Ikhfa Shafawii means the hiding of the quality of meme. All right. So what is the rule? So we start by the theory and then we go to the practice, inshallah. This is in Arabic. So the first rule of Tajweed of Ikhfa Shafawii, فَالْأَوَّلُ الْإِخْفَاءُ عِنْدَ الْبَاءِ وَسَمِّهِ الشَّفَوِيُّ لِلْقُرَّاءِ. So first rule of Ikhfa Shafawii is with the letter ba, and it is called or termed by the reciters as labial Ikhfa Shafawii. So this is just a way for people to remember if they talk about it in Arabic. Now let's make it simple, inshallah. We are no longer in the rules of Nun Sakina and Tanween, but in Ahkam or rules of Mim Sakina. And if we have this Mim Sakina, or the Mim that has Sukun on it, only the Nun with Sukun, no Tanween, right? We will have what we call Ba, letter Ba coming after it. And we will read it like this. Ya'lam bi'an, Ya'lam bi'an. Okay, I will read it and then slowly start to think about what are the characteristics of this Ikhfa Shafawii. All right, second example, Mim, Sakin, and followed by Ba. Hum bi rabbihim, hum bi rabbihim. Third example, Mim, followed by Ba again. Rabbihim bihim, rabbihim bihim. Okay, as these are just a few examples to give us a little bit the intuition of the rule to understand how it works, but I will get into more details, inshallah. So the rule specifically, we have the letter B or Ba, and it has to come after Mim Sakina or Mim with Sukun. So what happens? Once we pronounce the letter Mim here, we're going to try to hide it. So we don't pronounce a clear Mim. A clear Mim is to close your 2 lips Mm, mm. That's a clear meme. But here we are going to do ikhfa. And I will show you how to do ikhfa with meme. And at the same time, when we pronounce this meme, we are going to apply the rule of ghunna, meaning we are going to um, lengthen this meme for 2 harakat and make the nose or nasal quality to it, because ma is also a nasal sound. Mm, mm, that's a nasal sound, right? So for instance, how is this going to be pronounced? We have all the rules available for us to apply this Ikhfa Shafawii. So how does it work? First, we need to encounter a meme sakin. So we see there's a meme with sukun on top of it, followed immediately with after it with the ba, harf ba. ترميهم بحجارة. Okay, this is from Surah Al-Fil. ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة. Okay, so the meme here needs to have 2 units of lengthening. ترميهم. Okay, you can practice by yourself at home without necessarily opening your mics, so just you can actually get used to it slowly. ترميهم بحجارة. Okay. Now, there are 2 important things to keep in mind if you want to make this Ikhfa Shafawi or labial hiding better. First of all, this only occurs between 2 words, at the boundary of 2 words. As you see from the previous example, you need to have a separation here. The Ikhfa Shafawi doesn't come in one single word. It's at the boundary, at the end of the word, at the beginning of the next word. So it won't be found in one single word attached together. So it comes at the boundary of 2 words, between 2 words, at the end of the first word and the beginning of the second word. So this is the first rule to remember. And secondly, it is functionally identical to iqlab. So this is a good transition. Mim Shafawi it sounds similar to iqlab. All right, I will explain to you if you are confused. Don't be. You will see in a moment what I'm talking about. So if I say Ikhfa Shafawi is functionally similar or identical to iqlab, let us remember what are the rules of iqlab. And Sister Nida actually introduced us again to the rules of iqlab to remind us. So iqlab has 3 steps. First, it involves in the similar way the letter ba, in the same way as Ikhfa Shafawi. But in the case of iqlab, we have, as you can see at the bottom of your screen here, we have noon sakina or tanween. In this case is tanween, on, sami'un. And this tanween is converted to meme. That's the first step of iqlab, because it's encountering a ba. So iqlab rule is, I see a ba when I have tanween, and this tanween sound becomes a meme. So first step. Second step of iqlab, this meme is hidden. And we said before that the way to hide the meme is to make the sound, the lips, a little bit open. Don't completely close them, because then it will be a clear meme. It has to be a hidden meme. That's why we call it ikhfa or hidden. So we say like this, Sami'un basir. Okay? If I make the meme obvious, it will be like this, Sami'un basir. But I don't want to make the meme obvious. So I'm hiding the meme, therefore my lips are slightly open. Sami'un basir. Okay, and the third step of iqlab, this is rule of noon, sakina, and tanween. We need to ghunna for 2 units of length. Sami'un basir. Okay? So this is a refresher of the rule of iqlab, meaning rule of noon sakina. Now, I said in Ikhfa Shafawii, it's the same thing as Iqlab because there is also a hiding of the meme quality, but instead of 3 steps in Ikhfa Shafawii, we have only 2 steps. We have only 2 steps. So in the same way as Iqlab, I will need to first see a ba. So I see a ba here. But in my case, I don't have a noon or tanween. I already have a meme, so I don't have to change the noon or the tanween to meme. So that's 1 step less. That's 1 step less. So what I'm going to do is, in my pronunciation of the meme, I'm going to do ikhfa or hiding, and I'm going to do 2 units of length. So just 1 step less of iqlab for nun sakina and tanween. So I will pronounce this meme with hiding, meaning I'm going to slightly open my lips. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ, and I will keep 2 units of length. Okay. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. If I want to show you the difference between the hidden meme, Ikhfa, Shafawii hidden meme, and the obvious meme. If I make it obvious, I will completely close my lips. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. But I want to say, وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Okay? All right. So, functionally and technically speaking, Ikhfa Shafawi, hiding of meme with using the 2 lips, is the same as Iqlab. It's the same. It sounds the same as Iqlab, inshallah. At this point, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions at this point? Raise your hand if you have one, because I will move on if you don't.
Do we have to leave our mouths open a bit, or can we close our mouth fully?
If you cannot achieve it with a slightly open mouth, you can close it. But ideally, this is a debate among specialists or scholars of Tajweed. Some people say there's no need to actually open slightly the mouth. Other people say, then if you don't open slightly the mouth, then where is the hiding? Where is the hiding? Where is the ikhfa? So they say that the fact that you are slightly opening the mouth, you are kind of disguising the quality of meme, because the real quality of meme is bilabial, closed, and a hidden meme is right. You're actually not really closing it, so you're hiding the quality of meme. So recommended is to slightly keep it open, but at this stage, if you want, you slightly close it. That's also okay, inshallah. Just as a beginning stage. Okay, but I would say that even the specialists in Tajweed have a disagreement on this, so don't worry, inshallah. Any other questions? Okay, let's no, huh? All right. So another note on Ikhfa Shafawii. Probably this is something I already mentioned, but it's good. Fil i'ada ifada is good to remind ourselves. Okay, so Ikhfa Shafawii is one type of Ikhfa or hiding, because we are hiding the origination of meme by not letting the 2 lips come in complete contact. So this is what I just mentioned. The reason why we call it Ikhfa Shafawii is because if we actually close the lips exactly, then it's completely idhar of meme. But since we are hiding the quality of meme, we are not completely closing the lips. Meme is pronounced in a way that the 2 lips do not come in complete contact. Sorry, I'm kind of repeating myself here, but it's just good to get that. All right. A ghunna with 2 beats is also done in this case, but the ghunna originates from the mouth, not the nose. This is important. Okay. So because it's called Ikhfa Shafawii, hiding, originating from the oral makhraj or the lips, you are actually pronouncing the ghunna not with the nose but with the lips. Okay, and we can do this test. Let's do this test. I'll show you. For example, if I close my nose, I should be able to do this. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. If I do the ghunna from the nose, I cannot pronounce it. If I say like this, وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. See, if I close completely my lips, that's why it's ikhfa. If I completely close the lips, this is also to answer the sister who just asked the question. If I completely close my two lips and I close my nose, then I cannot do this type of ikhfa. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ, right? So that's why I need to slightly leave the lips open to do this ikhfa with ghunna. The ghunna goes from the lips, not from the nose. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. You see the point we're trying to make here is the hiding Shafawii. The hiding is here, not here. Okay. Although people say ghunna, the origin of ghunna is al-khuyshum or the nose, but here it's Shafawii. Shafawii is oral ghunna. All right. All right. So I hope this is clear. So here are some examples of ikhfa Shafawii. So let's have a look. This is an incorrect position of the lips because the lips are closed here. So we have to slightly open them. Then we have two examples. يَوْمَ هُمْ بَارِزُونَ. Two harakat. إخفاء شفوي, غنى with the lips. يَوْمَ هُمْ بَارِزُونَ. Okay. And then the second one. يَعْتَصِمْ بِاللَّهِ. يَعْتَصِمْ بِاللَّهِ. Okay. يَعْتَصِمْ بِاللَّهِ. Sim billah. Not sim. Very good, very good. Jazakumullahu khairan. So the best position is to keep the lips open slightly. This way. See a little bit opening here. Slight opening. Slight opening of the lips. So for instance, we can try this. يَعْلَمْ بِأَنَّ. يَعْلَمْ بِأَنَّ. Okay, first one here, right? This one here, we can do it. Want to do it together? Let's do it together. Even if you don't have to open your mics, it's fine. You can practice, inshallah, at home. يَعْلَمْ بِأَنَّ. Okay. Now, this one, you have to be a bit careful here. Why? Can I have volunteers reading this? Any volunteers want to read it? All right, let's see. Let's first agree. Everybody can see the screen?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
my dear little boy, let me tell you what to do. I know some things happen like that. Don't worry. How about you refresh and you kind of join us again? You join us again and you can see the screen, inshallah.
I can see it now.
Alhamdulillah. Do you want to try the second one? You want to try? Since you are here? Or maybe Farzana, since Farzana, you raised your hand, Farzana.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Rabbuhum bizambihim.
Okay, I would say it's 90% okay. It's 90% okay because this little one here, we have to avoid the za, right? This is...
Oh, my zal problem, yeah. It's still going on, yeah.
If
I have practiced a lot, but it is still there, yeah.
I know, yeah. If I were a Tajweed doctor, I would say you need to heal your za. So
yeah, I know the problem, but still I practice every day, but still, I mean,
inshallah, you have the right attitude. You have the right attitude, sister. May Allah reward you for your efforts. Don't worry about it. So you did a good job because you noticed something here, Sister Farzana. Actually, there is a little thing here. Let me change the ink color, the pen color. Yeah. Maybe I can go to black. Actually, we have two things. We have two things taking place. Coincidentally, we have the Ikhfaa Shafawii and we also have Iqlab. So both are similar processes with 2 units of Ghunnah. and also hiding of the meme quality. Although here we have a change from noon to meme. بِذَنبِهِمْ. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's read it together. Maybe I can do it for you, and you, brothers and sisters, repeat after me. رَبُّهُمْ بِذَنبِهِمْ. Go ahead, do it. Okay, so we have one. The first process is Ikhfaa Shafawii, and the second is Iqlab. So they are happening in the same ayah, subhanAllah. Right. And as I told you earlier, let me see if I can change my pen color. Maybe it shows something like green. As I told you earlier, Ikhfaa Shafawii happens at the boundary of between two words, at the end of one and the beginning of the next. But Iqlab can happen in a similar word. See? Iqlab happens in the same word, but this will never happen in Ikhfaa Shafawii. Ikhfaa Shafawii is always at the end. What did you say? Okay, never mind. So Rabbuhum, I actually made a mistake, I'm sorry. Rabbuhum bidhanbihim. I think I said Rabbihim. Rabbuhum bidhanbihim. Okay, and then we have the last exercise for Ikhfaa Shafawii. I'll go back to my red pen, this one. Meme followed by ba with meme sukun here. All right, listen to me, and you can disable your mic right now and listen first. فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ. فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ. Okay, so this is two harakat of ghunna and Ikhfaa Shafawii from the lips. فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ. فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ. All right, so yeah, the perfect position is to slightly open your lips when you're pronouncing Ikhfaa Shafawii. All right, let's do a little bit more. Please, all of you brothers and sisters, please cut down your mics, cut your mics off. Everybody cut your mics. I'm still listening to people. Cut your mics off, please. All right. So now I'm going to read, and you can read for yourself, inshallah. The Ikhfaa will be highlighted in gray, but if it's not clear, you can see it here, for instance. Surah 100, ayah number 11. إِنَّ رَبَّهُمْ بِهِمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ لَخَبِيرٌ. Okay, so let me show you something also. Here we have idgham bila gunna. Okay, يَوْمَئِذٍ لَخَبِيرٌ. يَوْمَئِذٍ لَخَبِيرٌ. And here we have iqlab if we continue to the next ayah. لَخَبِيرٌ. Okay, so إِنَّ رَبَّهُمْ بِهِمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ لَخَبِيرٌ. Okay, very good. Inshallah, of course, I will send you the PowerPoint and you can practice these again, these ayat again and again. Let's go to the second one. Oops, yep. So let me just, a little bit inconvenient, yeah. So let's see. This one, I will highlight for you to make it better, inshallah. This boundary between two words, of course. Let's do this. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Okay. All right. So I hope you had a chance to practice. And from the people are those who say we believe in Allah and the last day, but they do not really believe. ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين. Okay, let's go to the third example, inshallah. This one here, the Ikhfaa Shafawii is in the following part, here and here, and at the boundary between these two words. This is Ashabul Fil, Surah Al-Fil, I believe, yes. ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل. Okay, so here what we have is idgham, and here we have ikhfa من سجيل. So here is idgham حجارة من سجيل من سجيل. This is ikhfa, this is idgham, and this is ikhfa shafawi. ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل. Okay. Make sure that when you finish this ayah, you pronounce the lama, because some people tend to mispronounce it or make it invisible, right? They will say something like ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل without قلقلة. Don't say سجيل. سجيل. Okay, it still has to be heard. It still has to be heard, the lamb. All right, subhanallah, already. So what do we have? We have Surah Shams for homework for next time. It's a short lesson today, but we'll practice, don't worry. Surah Shams is chapter 91 of the Quran, and you can send it to me, inshallah, since right now, I don't know if you know, but we have also here online learning, so I don't really need to teach face-to-face anymore, but I will spend lots of time online, and I will, inshallah, reply to you as far as feedback, and also deliver the feedback for the exams. And I'm sorry if it takes me so much time. So Surah Shams, chapter 91 of the Quran. I will tell you why it's important, because in fact it has Ikhfaa Shafawi, and there are not a lot of chapters of the Quran that have many examples of Ikhfaa. So Ikhfaa Shafawi is isolated in a few surat. It's not repetitive. You don't find it a lot repeated in specific chapters like Qalqala, for example. For instance, Suratul Ikhlas, there's a lot of Qalqala there, right? Literally at the end almost of each ayah. But Ikhfaa Shafawi is not always easy to find, so it's a bit more rare. That's why we actually leave it towards the end of the rulings of Tajweed, because it doesn't really appear that much in the Quran compared to other rules of Tajweed. But please, although this, comparatively speaking, this chapter is a bit longer than the previous chapters I've asked you to submit in for homework, but still try your best, inshallah. So we're going to practice together, and I've chosen this display because I want to show you the different rules of Tajweed that are taking place here. So we have in blue, let's start with light blue. We have regular Ikhfa. This Ikhfa is actually Ikhfa of Nun Sakin. So we have one here. Man zakkaha, man dassaha. So remember, for Nun Sakina, Ikhfa with Nun Sakina, you're actually pronouncing and anticipating the next letter. So man, you say man, and then your mouth is in the position of zay. Man zakkaha with two ghunna harakat. And man dassaha, man, you are actually anticipating the pronunciation of the letter dal. So when you are pronouncing the nun, you are hiding it because your mouth is already making the shape of dal. Man dassaha. Okay, so that's ikhfa for nun, sakina, and tanween. Then we have ikhfa that we learned today, ikhfa shafawi, and it's in pink here. Ikhfa mim sakin, the ikhfa of the mim with sukun. ربهم بذنبهم, which is immediately followed by qalb or iqlab. Okay, see the small meme here? So at the end of the ayah, the ayah before the last, there is a combination of two phenomena of tajweed, of two tajweed technical rules or laws of tajweed that are similar in sound, but involve different harakat, different letters. So we have Ikhfaa Shafawii, and we have Iqlab or Qalb. Here they say Qalb, but it's Iqlab also, it's the same, right? So ربهم بذنبهم, ربهم بذنبهم. Okay, and then the other processes we have here idgham, نفس وما سواها, نفس وما سواها, idgham, merging بغنة. This one is idgham بغنة. And finally, there is no idgham mim sakin. This one is not available, but there is lots of ghunna of noon. Oh, there's only one idgham with noon here. وَالنَّهَارِ. Remember, this was the first tajweed rule we learned with noon, shadda on it. There is ghunna, and then there is a lot of qalqala here. Qalqala. تقواها قد أفلح وقد خاب, and here another قلقلة, وسقياها, and finally عقباها. Okay, so to make this helpful or useful, I will read it and then you can read it at home without making the mic loud, inshallah. And this will be your homework, okay? All right. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, you can actually do this. You can practice makes perfect, inshallah. I can do again if you want. I can recite it again, and you can and I can go slowly this time.
Yes, please.
Because the first time is just to show you how it's read, and now I'll just go ayah by ayah and I'll do it slowly, inshallah. Okay. And of course, as usual, you practice for yourself and make it mute. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها. قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها. كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها. فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها. ولا يخاف عقباها. Okay, there is a little thing I forgot. Actually, there's two iqlab here. There's one here and there's one here. You can see from the meme. But there's only one Ikhfaa Shafawii. I heard someone, when I was reciting, say, I cannot see anything. I'm sorry, I think that you're the only one, but I don't know how to help you with this. I think that maybe what we can do for you is to send you the PowerPoint so you can actually open it for yourself. But I believe everybody else can see my screen, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, Brother Yusuf, inshallah, we can do that. We can send the PowerPoint to everyone. I'll do that at the beginning of the lesson. In case there is a little glitch, then you can open the PowerPoint and you can just ask me which slide are you on, and I'll tell you, for example, I'm on slide 14. Okay, I think we can do that, right? It's easy, inshallah. All right, any questions, brothers and sisters? What I have now, it's 8:51. Nope. All right. All right, then you know your homework, inshallah, is Surah Shams. You can actually practice again and again. You can listen to it. You can go to the website that has Quran.com. It's Quran.com, and go to /91, chapter 91. And do you see my screen, brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you go to the settings, if you go to the settings here, you can change a few things. You can change things around. You can, for example, add the translation that you are more familiar with. There's a lot of translations. And you can go to the languages that you favor, that you prefer to find the translation in. There is Urdu, there is lots of other languages, Indonesian. I don't know if it's Cantonese, but there is Chinese. And then you can go to other things like, for instance, the person who is going to recite it. You can listen to it with these different voices. Okay. And as well, the other thing is that you can add transliteration if you don't read Arabic yet. You can actually check the transliteration, which shows you how. I just need to enter again. Okay, works. Okay, well, it doesn't show, but I have activated the Tajweed. So it will tell you, if you scroll or if you put your mouse on it, it will tell you all the Tajweed that is taking place here. For instance, if I scroll down at the bottom, here it tells you it's Ikhfaa Shafawii, for instance. Do you see it? You see it, right? Ikhfaa Shafawii with meme. And here it says Iqlab. Do you see it, brothers and sisters, or not? Can I have a yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Alhamdulillah. So, and you can see, for instance, they color code different types of rules. So, for example, in this case, qalqala is always in red.
Yes.
Right? Qalqala is in red.
Yeah.
Ikhfaa is in purple. So if we listen to this ayah only, because this is where the homework is going to be useful, where we're going to apply the rule of Ikhfaa Shafawii plus Iqlab. So listen to it.
فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها.
Okay, so you can just follow by activating the rules of Tajweed, and then you will be more aware of where the reciter is actually applying the rule or not. This is, in fact, this is a test of the reciter's accuracy. If some reciters are not good enough, they will not make they will not apply the rule of Tajweed, but most of the times, like 90%, they will be okay, inshallah. All right. Okay. Are we good, inshallah? Everybody is fine?
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. I'm very happy that we are back to Tajweed lessons. And,
Me too.
Inshallah, we will continue always. I have more things. Every time I have something that I'm writing that I want to teach you, inshallah, I have more lessons to follow. So
Inshallah. Inshallah.
stay tuned. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. العصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
بالصبر.
Okay.